Hey everybody, Swab here. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be taking a look at some mystery dice. And so these are by Gatekeeper Games. And they've done a couple of Kickstarters for these. I did not get them through Kickstarter, but I picked them up. So I got 3 packs. At the same time that I ordered these guys, I also ordered 2 of their actual, already released, I know exactly what they are kind of packs. And these are also part of the Mystery Dice collection. And I got 2 of these, and we'll take a look at them in a little bit. But first I want to take a look at these 3 things here. So they're all 7 set dice. They got their standard polyhedral sets. They do make 11 size ones, I believe, as well. I think they come in a blue bag. I probably would have preferred those because having the extra D20 and extra D6s would have been nice. But these will do just fine, especially for the price. These are generally cheaper than buying the same thing, just like knowing what the set is already. So like this is, I said, one of the sets that came with it. It was like 50 sets, maybe more. You'd have to take a look to actually find out. So anyway, I'm gonna crack these guys open and we will take a look. All right. Ooh, these are nice. Hopefully the camera's picking up the look of them. These are Heart of Gold dice. They're neutron dice, part of the Mystery Dice set. And they are transparent. They got a single layer of color. And this is that gold and clear. And let's take a peek here. Here's the D20. And you can see with the gold numbers and the gold in it, it might be sometimes a little tricky to read on camera, but actually on person, not too bad. There's enough contrast on them. Shining a little bit of extra light on these kind of shows that off a bit more, especially see that in that D6 over here. That fine layer of gold. Looks really nice from the top. If we get the camera to stay focused. Yeah. Not too bad. If I figure out a way to do some nicer B-roll footage of these, I will. But I like that single layer in the center on this D6. I really like the D6. That one really catches my eye. They look really, really nice. I might grab a different background to put them on to show these off better, because having that brown background might not be as nice. But yeah, man, that's a sharp set. I really like this set quite a bit. Oh man, look at that. Alright, this is a nice set. I like this one. That's the Heart of Gold set. And of course, you could go to their website and you could buy this set already knowing exactly what it is as like an 11 piece or 7 piece set. But I say they're generally a little more expensive that way versus just seeing what you get. But you know, you might not get everything you like. That one though, I really like that Heart of Gold. Man, that's nice. Alright, let's take a look at pack number 2. Let's see what's inside this one here. Now that being said, they are a little bit more expensive when you buy them with already knowing what they are, because they do come with the little dice keeper, right? Which we'll take a look at again in a minute. Or these, I can find something to put them in. These are a Ziploc, so I mean, I guess I could store them in here. Right, it is resealable. Ah, look at these. Not too shabby. I kind of prefer clear dice. So these are All Hallows Eve, Fire and Shadow. They definitely have that. So these 2-piece, 2-colored dice. I think it's a good mix. I think that silver looks nice. Yeah. I like the silver lettering on these quite a bit. Nice and clear, easy to read. Color choice is really good. These half and half dice, or maybe they're called Hassies. I can't remember what they call them. They have a name. This company calls a specific name, and probably dice people who have a name too, but I'm not really a dice person. But I won't lie, I was really intrigued by their original Kickstarter thing, but I decided not to. If someone in town or somewhere nearby sold these, I would definitely buy them. These are probably more fun to crack than like Magic cards. Alright, let's see what's in this last one. This one is very stuck. Alright. Oh. Okay, that's a sharp looking dice set. Man, I really love two of them. The Hollow Z one, not bad either. Alright. Bling and Yang, Glitter Edition, Silver and Black. There we go. I should point out these all have like little like things and statements on the back. They're all a little bit different. Some of them are like tips and things like that. Hassies Dice. So that's what these guys are Hassies Dice. These guys are Hassies Dice. Right up at the top it says. There we go. Boy, I think I should have been looking for that. It's that stylized font. Anyway, let's get back to these things. Look at those sparkle. Here's a bit of an LED light on them. And look at those things light up. Man, those are nice. And I said if I do some B-roll on these, I will. Look at that, eh? Man, I saw the set online, and it did not really appeal to me as much, even though it had that kind of semi-translucent sparkle effect. But seeing these in person, man, these are nice. Be a little tricky to read that. It's not terrible in person, but the silver on that full silver, it definitely will take a second to read it. But boy, oh boy, those look good. Anyway, those are fun. Those are almost too fun to the point where I'd like to open more just for fun. But there we go, our three sets. We have our Hassies, Yin and Yang. This must have been from like an earlier. I don't remember if I saw this one on the recent posting. These are like nice cardstock. This is like a thin like paper. Yeah, I like them all, but 2 out of 3 I really, really, really like. Readability may be questionable, but I mean, not that bad. My goodness. Good dice. These have to be my favorite. So these are really up there too. Oh boy. Alright. How do they roll all those things? I don't know. We'll find out when I roll them. They are a resin, so hopefully, like, they shouldn't have any air bubbles, right? Or less likely to have an air bubble in them. And then if you look at all these clear guys, I don't see any air bubbles. So I mean, yeah. All right. So you can also buy them this way, and they have their proprietary. Well, they have their designed little castle, and they can stack on top of each other if you wanted, make a giant stack of them. And this card here is that same card that came, the same type of style of card that came in these things. This one's papery, this one's more cardstock, so it's more like the other guys. These are more cardstocky. Right. And it's a little bit pricier, but you're getting the dice holder. So if you like these, all right. So these are their Eternity dice. Definitely blues and immortal shine. And got that little bit of shimmer to them, which is really nice. I'm just showing you these because there's some options, like other things that are not, don't get the dopamine hit of opening and not knowing what you're going to get, but generally pretty good. These ones, I'm not as fussy on the black that they poured into them. Like, it's almost cosmic. Some of them are really nice. But then you get like that string of black through there. It's almost like too dark, but then here it looks pretty good. Now, when you do hit it, and if I can, it does look a bit more with like some nicer light. And again, if I can get some good B-roll of this, I will. Or it'll just be like this. Who knows? Depends on how much editing I want to do. Right, that blackness in there, but very cool, very ethereal. Feels cosmic. Definitely the name fits with the Eternity name. Yes, I really liked these, so I just bought these straight up because they looked cool in pictures and look very nice in real life as well. And the last ones I want to show you are the inclusion dice. And when I first got hooked on looking for these guys, because I'm not a dice person, but they had an inclusion dice as like a deep sea dice set, and I come back from their website and I should do that, but then I saw these on Miniature Market, and just price wise I jumped on these for now, but I should actually go on the website and buy some because I'm pretty impressed with how these ones turned out. But anyway, the inclusion dice, they put things inside the actual in the resin in the mold, and these ones are goblin dice. And this just came this way with a sticker all over it. So I don't know if they were sealed originally, but the other one came not sealed. So anyway, so from here you can't really tell, but let's get up close here. And if you see inside, see the eyeball poking out, and these all have a head of a goblin inside of them, which cracked me up. Let's see. Yeah, it's had the goblins peeking out. The deep sea ones are really, really cool, but since I've seen these, I might have to go and splurge on them too. And there's that goblin head again, tucked inside. They're almost like iridescent. You can see where the pour, maybe they do a little bit of a pour and then they put the head in and they pour the rest, of my assumption, because they all have a little bit of like a spot where you can kind of see they did like a clear pour right near where the face sits. Some of them are easier to see that than others, but they all have a like almost like a line, or at least most of them do. There's that goblin face peeking out at you. Paints eyes like I would paint eyes on minis. Meaning not very well. Those are 5 sets of Gatekeeper Games dice sets. 3 of them are some surprises, and then I showed you off these little ones that you could potentially also get in the pack. There's our goblin dice. And our Eternity dice. I do have one more set there, like an RPG Games Master kind of dice set for prompts, and I'll look at that at some point, maybe in the future. But this has gone on more than it needs to, just for 5 sets of dice. But thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with them. Normally I don't do just opening up things. Normally it's gameplays, or like I'm working on a video set of putting together some terrain. But generally it's about board games, but this happened to catch my fancy, and so here we go. So thank you very much for those that are here for the board games. If you watch this video, I appreciate it. And if you're interested, you can go and check some of those other ones out. Man, nice dice. Alrighty, till next time, take care.